Welcome back to Process News Now. Today's edition is brought to you by Endress & Hauser, people for process automation. I'm your host, Justin Belmore, and this is your process industry news. Your top story: Kinder Morgan cut risky and creative deals with oil producers and lenders to guarantee the sale of its pipeline to Ottawa. Then, a new additive manufacturing facility is opening up in Oakville this fall. And Canada hits a 7-year growth milestone in its manufacturing sector. We'll have all your process industry news right after this quick message from our sponsor. U.S. energy firm Kinder Morgan's $4.5 billion sale of the Trans Mountain oil pipeline to Ottawa marked an extraordinary escape from months of tough negotiations among warring camps of provincial governments. But how did they get Canada to foot the bill for a pipeline that seems doomed to failure? Industry analysts are pointing to the company's cautious financial planning and hardball politicking to create a no-lose bet on what might have been one of the oil industry's riskiest plays. Newly released documents show Kinder Morgan cut creative deals with the lenders and oil producers to shield itself from massive write-downs like the ones taken recently by rivals TransCanada and Enbridge in canceling controversial pipeline projects. The arrangements gave Kinder Morgan unique leverage in threatening to walk away from the project by the May 31st deadline, prompting Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to guarantee a path to construction over the objections of BC officials, environmentalists, and some Aboriginal bands. The firm's ultimatum made rescuing its Trans Mountain pipeline expansion a national emergency for Trudeau, thrusting the Prime Minister into a constitutional crisis over the limits of federal power and a political crisis in refereeing a feud between Alberta and BC. There will be a new additive manufacturing centre opening in Oakville, Ontario this fall, a 40,000 square foot facility that should be fully operational by the new year. Burloak Technologies' Additive Manufacturing Centre of Excellence is expected to accelerate the industry's adoption of additive manufacturing by providing every service required to move customer projects from concept to optimize design for additive manufacturing to full-scale production in one location. Additive manufacturing is a rapidly developing technology that creates much lighter, stronger parts while reducing costs by consolidating multiple manufacturing steps into a single process. Burloak's president and co-founder Peter Adams told Process News Now that additive manufacturing is attractive to companies in industries such as aerospace, automotive, and healthcare. And finally, growth in the Canadian manufacturing sector has accelerated to its fastest pace in more than 7 years as new orders and inventories keep climbing. According to the IHS Markit Canada Index, national numbers rose to a seasonally adjusted 56.2 in the month of May, its highest since April 2011, from 55.5 last April. New orders rose to 57.6 since April, helped by the strongest pace of growth for new export orders in more than 7 years. A reading above 50 shows growth in the sector. This is Annex Business Media's Niche TV. Thanks again to our sponsor, Endress & Hauser, people for process automation. I'm Justin Belmore. We'll see you next time.